The General doesn't see anyone without an appointment.
The time has come at last, my friend. We now have the means to fight back against this dragon invasion and save Elsweyr from certain destruction. This is where we start, in the city of Senchal. If you still wish to join me, that is. A dragon nests on a nearby island. I believe it plans to attack Senchal. We need to slay the creature before it strikes. Unfortunately, there's not a ship in this city that will sail us to a dragon's lair. Believe me, I've asked. General Renmus, leader of Senchal's military forces, could commandeer a ship to sail us to the island. We need to arrange a meeting with the general and convince him to support us. What say you, warrior? Will you help me slay this dragon? Now, meeting with an Imperial general is faster said than done. The paperwork alone would take days to file, and the dragon we seek could attack the city at any moment. So, I found an alternative method. Your aid and this handful of jewels. First, you must bribe Renmus's scribe Nadama to put us on the schedule. You'll find her in the tavern. Next, you need to speak to Darku in the city's outskirts, just south of here. He can forge our credentials. You also need to delay Arniel Bronk, who was scheduled to meet with the general today. Arniel's ship just docked in the harbor. If you steal his vessel's manifest, the dockmaster should detain him. That will give us enough time to speak with the general. Let ye be willing, all will go well, and our meeting with General Renmus will commence without issue. Meet me at the palace when you're done. Meanwhile, I'll learn all I can about our upcoming dragon hunt. The outlying towns have already been ravaged by dragons, and refugees have come pouring into Senchal as a result. They hope that stone walls will stop the dragon's wrath, but it's only a matter of time before the dragons attack Senchal. Why else would it roost so close to the city? I believe the dragon is evaluating Senchal's defenses and preparing for the right moment to strike. We must slay it before it gets that chance. That is my hope. No matter the risk, our best option is to slay this dragon on its own island, away from the innocents of Senchal. Of course, I would hardly ask you to join me in this battle without it. I've also been able to train with the dragon horn, and become more attuned to its powers and limitations. We know that the Horn of Jadari can force dragons out of the sky. I also believe that it's practically indestructible. However, I find that the horn needs time to replenish its magic after every use. It means I can only use the horn occasionally in battle. That limitation aside, it's still a powerful weapon. You'd be surprised when people tell a respectable gentleman with a distinguished beard. Take Nadama, for example. I heard that she's been seeking a way to leave Senchal for weeks. A few gems would certainly help pay for her passage. It was easy enough to learn about that braggart. I overheard him in the tavern, claiming that he could forge any document in Senchal. All ships coming into Senchal are subject to a cargo inspection, unless they present a sanctioned ship's manifest. If you're able to steal Arniel's map, yes, like you willing. Had we the time, I would go through official channels. But with so much at stake, we can't.
It was him, I swear it! Sai Sahan, in the flesh. The last time anyone saw him was in the Imperial City.
Let's say you really did see him, and you aren't just drunk off your arse. Why would he come all the way out here?
I don't know, but it must be serious. He's a very serious-looking person.
Shortcut my ass.
Greetings, Rook. Ah, look at that swagger. A doughty adventurer seeking work, yes? Saraba can always tell. The dangerous kind. But the greater the danger, the greater the rewards, yes? Guibert Flaubert offers tasks that you can accomplish alone. And Brucius Banius seeks groups of heroes to challenge more power. A wise choice, Walker. Do not be a stranger. The danger? Curious, aren't we? Yes, and he pays well. People come to Guibert from all over Elsweyr, seeking heroes for odd jobs. His tasks...
Guybert, Flaubert, and the Tiny Drop. What? Guybert, Flaubert, ridiculous fucking name.
Only the dead receive death.
Let's go. Obtain forged credentials. Let me through.
What do you want?
Abadra speaks true. The dragons fought each other.
Oh,
Your eyes aren't what they used to be, grandmother.
This one knows what she saw. Our village wasn't attacked. It was
big
just
guy.
in their way.
What the hell?
But why would they fight each other?
Enormous.
This one does not know, but the thought frightens her.
If the dragons fight each other, they aren't eating us. Sounds good to me.
None of this sounds good. None of it.
Well, at least it can't get any worse.
That's little baby. Little baby cat. Little kitty.
Whether it or will or waver, Darku is your savior. Tell this one, what need have you of the finest forger in all of Senshal? Interesting, most interesting. Diplomatic papers. Yes, that would get you in to see the Shade-Skin General. Oh, yes. These beauties will do quite nicely. Here you are then. Diplomatic papers, all up to date and ready to present.
Darku.
If our business is concluded, then Darku.
Customers. Look at this big papa cat.
Apparently. Do I know you?
Holy crap.
If not, I suggest you move along before I summon the guards. There are many vendors in Senshal who can assist you with your purchase, albeit their product is infinitely inferior to mine.
This man is a snack.
You honestly have no idea what you just stumbled into, do you? Ignorance can be a desirable quality in couriers. Would you be interested in delivering my product in exchange for fair compensation in gold? I'm an herbalist. I prepare an herbal remedy that maintains the health of my customers. The faster it's delivered, the greater its medicinal value.
I think he's just
Get my produce to the people on this list before it spoils. I'll throw in something extra. Be quick, be careful, and be discreet. Oh, and don't worry about the shields. They're some of my best customers. Are you attempting to ascertain my secret recipe? It isn't so much spoilage that I fear, but a lack of freshness. The fresher the product, the more potent its beneficial effects. That's all you need to know, courier. Don't worry about my customers. Just deliver the product to the chests I marked on your map. Legality is determined by what enriches... and...
Can't even steal from him.
Best hurry while the product is most potent. And refrain from asking too many questions. My customers value their privacy.
Still locked their faces.
Finally, the pain is killing me.
Oh, dude. Oh, that was a shit.
Is it true they summoned Balmer to defeat the Daggerfall army? Another ship went down. Got too close to that island off the southern coast.
Tell the
Mark,
herbalist.
this one
His debt is paid and his
This
secret
island
is
just is not right.
I'm now mine.
Are you the herbalist's courier? Come inside, quickly. I know I should pay, but we don't have anything left. We only have each other and medicine, remedy. I don't care what it's called. My daughter suffers from constant pain. Barely speak, barely stand. The different courier delivers it each time, and each courier demands a different price. Some are very expensive. The remedy, no cost. Oh, bless you and the herbalist.
I would have paid for it. Yeah, I really have happened.
I hear you completed the deliveries quickly and while the product was still potent. Well done. Because it isn't. Not exactly. It doesn't heal injuries or cure diseases. I tried to craft such elixirs and failed. My product simply makes life more tolerable for those in pain. It's a relief, even as temporary as it is. My suppliers demand profit. Fortunately, there's enough wealth in the city to keep them satisfied. They believe the poor don't deserve to live without pain. Clearly, I disagree. If they knew I gave away the product, it would not end well for me.
Oh my god, I love it.
And I am grateful to them. I haven't always been kind to others, to myself. Crafting the remedy makes me feel worthwhile. Like I might be able to one day forgive myself for past mistakes. You see, in the end, I'm as selfish as anyone. I'd like to think so. But it feels like Senchal is determined to destroy any kindness that lurks within its walls. Please accept this payment and some additional gold for your efficiency. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
That's
You ever real?
Can't you see that I'm trying to drink away my sorrows? It's an extremely delicate process, you know. Doesn't require company. Today, you are very, very funny. General Renmus's schedule is full today. If you want to see him, fill out your paperwork and submit it, just like everyone else. I didn't know you were feeling so generous, Walker. I suppose your name can be added to the general schedule, but that is all, yes? You'll need to secure the proper documents and delay his previous appointment. Thanks for the generous donation. Let's just make sure this little exchange stays between us, yes? I'm going to finish my drink and then find the next ship off of this moon's forsaken city.
And our children, what of them?
I do not know.
There's no work in Senchal. How will we feed them?
We can't go back home, dearest. There's nothing left.
I know, I'm scared. I don't want the children to starve.
What is it?
We're ready for you now.
Finally. I thought I'd never get off this dock.
You said you had a ship manifest. May this one inspect it?
Yes, if you must. It's right on this crate.
All right, this shouldn't take long.
Something the matter?
Do you play games with this one? There is no manifest on this crate.
That sucks, man.
What?
Why would you
No,
do
that can't be right. I'm sure it was there.
Need this one to remind you. All ships without a sanctioned manifest will be subject to...
I know the law, but I'm telling you, the manifest was on this crate.
Unless you can produce it, we'll have to inspect your cargo.
But that could take hours. I have an appointment.
Sucks.
Just wait until my guild hears about this brutish treatment. They won't let it
Went straight into a ball.
It's a ton of explanation.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'll play a little bit more.
Were you able to secure a meeting with General Renmus? And so we must prepare for our first battle, my friend. A battle of wits. Remember, we must convince General Renmus to commandeer a ship for us. With it, we'll sail to the Dragon's Island and slay the beast. Not much. And what I do know, I'm not sure what it means. A ship sailed directly to the Dragon's Island recently. It displayed no banners, and no one in Senchal recognized it. It's possible we're not the only dragon hunters in southern Elsweyr. I won't discount the possibility, but I also won't plan for it. For all we know, this ship was bound for another destination. Or it has other business on that island. Though I'm at a loss as to what that might be. Let's head to our appointment.
Halt! Official business only.
We have an appointment with General Renmus. Here, our papers.
These seem to be in order. All right, you can go in.
Okay.
Stealing a work of art is despicable, but destroying one is unforgivable. If there was any justice in Senchal, the thieves who did this would be cut to pieces as well. This room housed a priceless tapestry called Khajiit of the Moons, but a gang of Alfiq degenerates shredded it and ran off with the pieces. The damage cannot be undone, but they scattered like skeevers after the theft. She has learned that their leader, Nisho, has... Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. My entire life, before the flu and the fires, before rogues and imperial thieves brought their corruption, it is more than just a tapestry. It's a symbol of Senchal.
Be rude not to check out the house. protecting me.
It's not every day that Captain Sai Sahan graces my office.
Greetings, General. I am here to request a ship to hunt down a nearby dragon.
Slay a dragon. And this from a man who couldn't even protect our Emperor.
Perhaps you should speak to my companion. They can share the details of our plan.
So freaking rude. This is why I steal from people, because they're dum-dums.
So, you're a companion of the infamous
Apologies, my father isn't usually this rude. I'm not sure what's gotten into him today.
Probably something in his diet, like food.
So, you're a companion of the infamous Captain Sai Sahan. Though I suppose that title no longer means anything, given the current state of Cyrodiil. Well then, care to share how you plan to slay this dragon? An admirable venture, I'll admit, if not a foolhardy one. Unfortunately, I have neither the ship nor crew to lend you for such an expedition. The city is chaotic enough as it is, and I can't afford to spread my resources. Which is precisely why I can't agree to your request. If a dragon does attack Senshal, I'll need every soldier and ship under my command here to defend the city. I'm sorry. Your cause is commendable, but my mind is made up.
Thank you for your time, General. Come, my friend. Let's speak outside.
I should steal more from this dum-dum.
Well?
Well, look there.
Wait,
We have a guest.
hold on. I think I know someone who can help you.
Well, this is unexpected. Why would a member of the Shields of Senchal wish to speak with us? Best if we see what she has to say.
Hello, I'm Aelia Renmus, General Renmus's daughter. I couldn't speak freely in front of my father, but I might know someone who can help you get to that island. But tell me, do you truly believe you can slay a dragon?
I've already done it once, at least.
Then I want to help. Or, well, send you to someone who can help you. You should speak to Zaji, captain of the Perfect Pounce. He may be a smuggler, but he cares about Senshal, and he's my friend. He can get you to that island. I know. My father certainly wouldn't approve. Then again, he hasn't approved of most of my friends since we arrived in Senshal. Not that my father's disapproval has any bearing on this conversation. He loiters around the city's outskirts, along with his first mate, Casca. Just look for a doggy rat and a sench rat arguing with each other. You can't miss them. Oh, and tell them Aelia sent you. I should head back to the palace. Good luck.
Let's see if this Zaji fellow is as honorable as young Aelia believes. Would you care to walk there together? There's much about Senchal I can tell you. Otherwise, we can meet in the city's outskirts. Very well. Follow me. Refugees from the recent dragon attacks have flooded Senchal. They have lost homes and livelihoods. Despite the city's best efforts, most go to sleep hungry each night.
What is it?
Many take advantage of these hopeless souls. Thieves and cutthroats steal any item of value they still carry. While these refugees languish, the city's underbelly thrives.
Sounds like Australia, but okay.
While the dragons ravage this land, these people will suffer.
She's mad.
That is why we must fight. Not for glory, not for fame, but for the innocents of Elsweyr who cannot fight for themselves.
Oh my god, he's so big.
Just buy another ship? Oscar, you won, Saji. You truly do.
Oh my god. So big.
Move along, Walker. Our captain is in a mood.
True.
Can't you see that Saji is grieving? He has lost everything. His home, his heart, his one and only lady love. Oh, how can he go on? The perfect pounce! The finest vessel to sail the Topal Bay! Someone stole her as we slumbered. A heartless wretch. A thief without honor. A member of Zaji's very own crew. He is sure of it. Nartis Meris. Ugh, may he suffer 1,000 salty
He's
cuts.
my favorite character ever.
No, but Nartis does. And Zaji knows we can find him in Southgard ruins. Pounce needs provisions before it sets sail, and that's where Nartis will get them. But why are you offering to help, Walker? Elias sent you. Then you must be walkers of honor. And this one must admit, slaying a dragon sounds quite heroic. Very well, it's a deal. If you help Zaji get his ship back, he will take you to this island. We must head to Southgard ruins and search for Nartis. It's a coastal town of sorts, just south of St. Charles. With some persuasion, that clawless dark elf should let slip the location of the perfect pounce. Then we steal her back. He is the newest member of Zaji's crew. Came aboard only a few weeks ago, and this morning, just as the perfect pounce is stolen away, he disappears. It is more than a coincidence, this one thinks. Zaji's blood may boil, but his mind remains as sharp as a blade. We came to St. Charles for provisions. It is unlikely that Nartis would journey out to sea without stocking up first. That means dealing with the vagabonds in Southgard ruins. It used to be a fort, but as the name suggests, it's seen better days. Now pirates and brigands call it home. They will not welcome outsiders. Ah, and so we finally move on to one of Zaji's favorite topics of conversation. The perfect pounce is home to the sleekest profiteers this side of the Topal Bay. She is captained by a roguishly handsome Kaji who sought fortune from a young age. Indeed he is. There is no treasure too hidden, no adventure too perilous, no glory too great for Zaji and his loyal crew. Danger? This one does not know the word. In such situations, Zaji tends to go with his well-toned gut. And his gut says this dragon will be a problem for Senchal eventually. He will help those brave enough to hunt the beast down. Right after we find the pounce, of course. Casca? Why, she's the pounce's first mate, of course. Don't take her manner personally, Walker. She's a Khajiit of few words and little patience. And so this one would recommend you stay on her good side, yes? She didn't earn the title Casca the Unconquered without biting off a few heads. Do not try your luck, Walker.
I love him.
First, our ship is stolen. Then, before we even know where it is, Zaji agrees to sail a stranger to a dragon's island. I should have just rolled over and gone back to sleep this morning. Casca, first mate of the Pounce, otherwise known as the one who keeps Zaji from getting us all killed. If it were up to me, Nartris would have never set foot on our deck. Unfortunately, our bleeding heart of a captain had other ideas. That dark elf didn't know a bowline from a clowfish. It was obvious he'd never set sail in his life, yet he was excited to join our crew. Only a fool wouldn't have been suspicious. Naturally, Zaji never suspected a thing. If he's not, we'll find him eventually. If no one has mentioned it, Senchirats are excellent hunters, and I have his scent.
We don't need another complication, especially when we have no idea when this dragon will strike. Still, we can't set sail without a ship. Let's make our way to Southgard ruins.
Yes, chestnut. Dragon got female.
Sneak in, Casca. Sneak. You do remember how to do that, yes?
I remember the last time you tried to sneak somewhere. Did you ever remove all those cactus spines from your arse?
Those cactus spines never stung as much as your betrayal, Casca.
Oh, yes, my third betrayal of the day. But who's counting?
Our new companions certainly love to quarrel. Zaji wants to infiltrate the encampment and take Nartis by surprise. Casca, on the other hand, suggests we launch a frontal assault and deal with him directly. Very well. We'll start our search at the north entrance. I'll follow your lead. Meanwhile, Zaji and Casca can make their way to the other side of the
But they
encampment.
weren't agreeing.
I'll leave their strategy to them. Luckily, Zaji provided a map of the area. I've determined a few locations where I believe Nartis may be, given their relative isolation from the rest of the encampment. At the very least, this path should let us search most of the camp. Enough! Do you accept the plan?
It is an excellent plan. We'll circle around to the back, yes?
And knowing your mouth will alert every pirate in Southgard along the way.
What? Zaji is the epitome of discretion!
I'm going to take the lay of the land. I'll meet you at the entrance to the camp. Prepare to defend yourself. It's likely these pirates will give no quarter.